What's up, YouTube? So before we get started with this video, on First Take, they're going to be talking about the Browns' chances of winning the AFC North. So let's see what they have to say about that.
Do the Browns have a coach? We'll find out. Do they have a quarterback? Hell yeah. Do they have the number one receiver? Maybe ever when all is said and done. Let's see how his career pans out. Do they have a number two receiver? No, they have another number one receiver who's playing number two. Do they have a tight end? Yeah. Do they have a running back? No, they have two elite running backs. Now, their offensive line may be a little compromised, trading Ziegler, right? But who'd they bring in? A pass rusher to play opposite Myles Garrett. Do they have players in the secondary? Oh, I don't know. How's Denzel Ward? Is he any good? Everywhere you look, there is a baller. And then the question becomes, what do you really think the quarterback's got? What do you think is inside? You know what I think? I think Baker Mayfield is a winner. I think he's going to do better as the pressure mounts. I think the Browns, who won 7 games last year, are going to improve that by at least 2 games, at least 2. It's their division.
Let me tell you something, Max.
So, Max, it sounds good. It all sounds good. But that got to play on the field. They still got to play. It all looks good. It all sounds good. They got ballers everywhere. But can they apply it? Can they win? Can they gel together? Nobody knows. We don't know yet. We have no clue. We don't know how their personalities are going to click. We don't know how everybody's going to do under pressure with the new teams. You don't know what could happen. But they all look good. It all sounds good on paper. But can they apply it? So let's keep going.
Let me be very, very clear about what I'm about to say.
Oh, God.
The Browns, on paper, no doubt, I can see. And I'm still not picking up. I'm rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not jumping up. Why? I'm going to tell you why.
Maybe because Pittsburgh has that experience that you can't get other than going to Super Bowls and winning. Mr. Tomlin, Ben Roethlisberger, there's something to be said about experience and going against an old head that's got tricks that you don't know about because you're too young to know about those kind of tricks. And that's what the type of tricks that Ben Roethlisberger and Mike Tomlin have and the rest of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Those are the kind of things you can't account for. Especially for a young team that's just now trying to gel. Like I said, it sounds good. It sounds good of everything they're doing, everybody they have, but can they apply it when it counts? So let's keep going.
Let me tell you something right now. We want to rave about Mike Tomlin. He's had a bad year. I think he's got something to prove. I think he comes back better than ever.
That's a fair
Big Ben
point.
Roethlisberger, excuse me, this dude that wasn't a leader, that clearly got away with being exposed as arguably the problem in Pittsburgh. Still threw for over 5,100 yards last season. Still completed 67% of his passes. Still had 34 touchdowns, a career high. Excuse me, Big Ben Roethlisberger's coming back. He has something to prove. James Conner, I ain't hear none of y'all call him a scrub. Matter of fact, I heard y'all say he's pretty damn good. The only knock against him, he isn't Le'Veon Bell. Is Le'Veon Bell going to the Cleveland Browns? No, he's going to New York. So they don't have
Kareem Hunt, though. At the game 8. Kareem Hunt at the game 8.
I was sure. I mean,
Nick Chubb's a baller.
When you make certain mistakes, I'm sorry to go Cowboys Midwest, but are you going to be
so that's what you're at with it
Are
now.
you going to be eligible to play? I'm just saying, can we wait? I don't have to rush. Kareem Hunt, I'm wishing him nothing but the best. Made a mistake. That was bad. You got to make amends for that, no doubt about it. But the bottom line is strictly football. I mean, it's week 8. I don't know. You might be eating too many crunch berries. I don't know what you're going to be looking at.
You the cereal guy. That man ain't got to eat cereal because you do.
But he is 23. But the bottom line is, hey, I can hope. Not only that, then we've got Juju Smith-Schuster. Didn't you say Juju Smith-Schuster was a number 1 receiver? I believe you did. I believe you did. So the bottom line is you got a number 1 receiver. You got a pretty damn good running back. You got a future Hall of Famer as your quarterback. Got a head coach with something to prove. Kevin Colbert, last time I checked, the brother drafts well, okay? Excuse me, so we see that going on. It is Pittsburgh.
One question, Stephen A.
Hold it. By the way, with the Browns, didn't y'all say coaching is important? Didn't y'all say that? I do believe y'all said that.
Yeah.
Who the coach? Who's never been the head coach? This is his first. It's one thing
without being able to do it.
Stephen A., one thing before Ryan goes. Is this or this is this?
It's a combination of both.
Okay.
It's a combination of both. I'm not denying it, but what I'm saying to you is this.
Got it.
Okay, so as Stephen A. likes to say, let's pump the brakes. let's pump the brakes before we start talking about anybody on the Browns is a Hall of Famer. Okay? Let's get a ring or two before we start talking about anybody being in the Hall of Fame. Anybody on the Browns. I'm talking about anybody on the Browns being a Hall of Famer until they at least make the playoffs, for one. Then let's have somebody get a ring first. Get a ring, get some jewelry before we can start talking about Hall of Fame. Okay? For that, as far as the Hall of Fame part. And these guys need to play first. Sure, they're loaded. They're stacked. But are all their personalities going to go together? I hate to jump sports, but let's go to the NBA. Look at another NBA team that's loaded. That would be the Golden State Warriors. They have superstars all over the place, but none of them are selfish. Everybody knows their role. When you got 3 guys doing their thing, 1 or 2 guys are going to have to sit out and take a step back. When this guy's balling, 1 guy's going to step back and let the other guy ball. Now, can they do that on the Cleveland Browns? They're stacked. They're loaded. But can everybody not be selfish? Can they play together? Is everybody going to want the ball at the same time? Are they going to realize that at some point someone else is going to have to shine brighter than somebody else? But you will have your turn. You will have your chance. So the Cleveland Browns are stacked, but can they do it? Can they play the way the Golden State Warriors play as far as having superstars? I hate to jump sports, but they're applicable. So let's keep going.
Listen, Freddie Kitchens, you tied with Baker.
I'm going to say this straight up. I was in the room, right? I was in the green room waiting to come on, and I was trying to talk myself into not picking the Browns. I was like, there is... So Cam Hayward, Bud Dupree, they all came to train in my facility this offseason, right, for a week. And I remember talking to them. I said, you know what was the saddest point of the season for me? Watching y'all have to cheer for the Browns to beat the Ravens. I said, and now you know what it feels like to be a Browns fan and be let down by the Cleveland Browns. I'm here to tell you, those days are over.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at this team, what you gonna do? Are you gonna get in punt formation? Right? Because you gotta load the box, because you gotta stop Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. So which number one receiver are you gonna double?
So the whole thing with the Cleveland Browns, it's still going on because they haven't won yet. They haven't won a game. Let's let them get a couple wins. Let's let them get a winning streak. Maybe we will start hyping them up around week 5, 6, 7, 8, right around the time Kareem Hunt's supposed to be back. But until then, they haven't done anything. They've done nothing. So let's keep going.
You're going to double Odell?
Okay,
so you double Odell. So now you leave Jarvis in the slot on your third corner. And let's not forget, Antonio Callaway is a baller too.
He's the third
He's
receiver.
A first-round talent. Njoku is a beast, and Baker Mayfield is that deal.
Callaway's the fourth best receiver.
If Hugh Jackson does the right coaching job and has Baker Mayfield starting at the beginning of the season, he obliterates the touchdown record for rookies, and he possibly wins Rookie of the Year.
Stephen A., you know why the Browns have been a joke? Because they never had a quarterback. They got one now, and they're loaded.
How many times have you seen the jersey with all the names of the quarterback that the Browns have had? For the next 15 years, there will not be a name added to that.
Mr. Super Bowl
They're
champion.
going to...
Mr. Super Bowl champion.
That's right. That's why you should listen.
I am listening. That's why I'm responding, because I'm listening to what you're saying.
So you're saying they're paper champs. All season paper champs.
Are you talking? Well, they're definitely paper champs. Any other kind of championship you can attach to the Cleveland Browns? I don't think there's anything. I mean, they ain't been in the playoffs since 2002. I don't want to hear y'all blow your head like it's a guarantee. Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield. He can ball. Have you seen a guy perform in his rookie year and then falling off a little bit?
I have.
Has that happened?
I have.
So it's impossible that can happen. Oh, by the way, Odell Beckham Jr., when he's in the New York Giants, scored about 43%
It's like you
of his
were
games.
eating wish sandwiches.
Hold on. Listen, I'm a Steelers fan. I ain't apologizing. You're Benedict on it. You should be a Steelers fan. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is this. The fact of the matter is, the Pittsburgh Steelers, as bad as it was, I got to believe you're going to make amends for it and the expectations that have been thrown on you. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hoping they make amends for
Ryan,
it.
you know what's so- you know
I want them to
Ryan,
make amends for it more than anybody.
You know what's
that.
just
I don't know about
dramatic
that.
about the Browns right now? We haven't even seen nearly how good Odell really is. He hasn't had a quarterback throwing.
We're about to find out.
Yet.
We're about to find out.
Yeah, but Max, we did see Odell in the playoffs, and what was it, 2-3 years ago, I think? And how many balls did he drop? I think it was, I forgot what game it was, but it was in the playoffs. He dropped like 2 or 3 balls. So we have got a little preview of what Odell Beckham can do. Now, he's a great receiver. He's a top 3 receiver, arguably the number 1 wide receiver in the league. But let's not act like he hasn't had a chance to showcase some of his talents at one point. He had a small window, but he was put up on that stage and kind of crumbled. So let's keep going.
We are, but understand, with no offensive line, you